I've literally been working towards this my entire life. Since I was 13 years old, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this business just so I could end up here. This is all I've ever dreamed of, and now it's real.
Perez has made history tonight.
Roxanne is the Iron Woman in NXT. She is a lightning rod, electrifying.
Hell yeah, kid.
Welcome home, Roxanne. Roxanne Perez is the future NXT Women's Champion. History was just made.
Destiny belongs to the underdog, and Perez fulfills hers by becoming the new NXT Women's Champion.
There will be a 20-woman battle royal, and the winner will be the first woman to face me for the NXT Women's Championship at Vengeance Day.
Oh! It's every woman for themselves. Toxic Attraction, same idea! And both hit at the same time.
The winners, Jacy Jayne and Gigi Dolan. All eyes are on Jacy and I. While the entire world watches our every single move, we only watch and care about one woman, one target, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne! You had the same % chance of winning that match on Saturday as you did at winning the Royal Rumble. 0% chance. When you're going up against the two baddest women in NXT at the same time, you have no chance.
You two have thrown insults at every single woman in that locker room.
Oh, wow. That was an accident.
I'm glad you two are feeling the same way you've made every single woman feel. You two like to act like you're best
Shut
friends.
up, Roxanne. I'm talking. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna be 2 against 1. At Vengeance Day, the course of this women's division will shift back to the attraction when we become the NXT Women's Champion. Oh, where's she going? See ya. Bye. Bye. Is she leaving? Gonna leave in the middle of an interview. She can't take the heat. That's our champ.
You two made my life a living hell.
It's gonna be 2 against 1.
At Vengeance Day,
Roxanne, how are you gonna beat the 2 of us?
Karma is a toxic bitch.